Yes,
So.
Ava has really bad seasonal allergies. So she was missing school, and we were getting notes sent home from the teachers that she missed too much school. So we had to do something because her allergies would then turn into infections in her throat, strep and tonsillitis, all that. So she was on antibiotics, I don't even know how many times in a year.
Mm-hmm.
So we then were referred, given Dr. Dan's number through church members.
Yeah. And prior to this, we actually went to a muscle manipulation chiropractic care, and for about 2.5 years.
But we weren't really seeing any results.
We didn't get the results we were looking for, and we started that also for the same reason of Ava's allergies, which always turned into a sinus infection, throat infection, and then antibiotics on top of that, and it was like a cycle. And we wanted to finally do something that would reduce this cycle or eliminate the cycle altogether. So here being referred to Dr. Dan, and it takes a few visits. It took, it was the first victim, if you want to call it that.
Chiropractic care has helped me with my allergies, like my family has said before, and it also helped me to concentrate better in class, and like with my schooling and my grades and everything, that helped.
In Ava, we saw results. I mean, immediately. And
Really?
then we kind of even did our own research at home, internet research. I mean, there's so much information out there.
Oh, with my posture, like it really helped. Singing in class, everyone's like hunched over, and I'm just like, yeah.
But I've noticed with Ava, her moodiness. She's
Oh, yeah, that's
definitely a
so
happier,
gone.
brighter person since coming here.
Definitely.
For sure. We see more of her. She's
Same
not in her room as much. By bringing Ava, we realized we all needed it. So then
Yeah.
we just got the ball rolling with all of us.
Yeah.
And
Throughout this year, between not just the chiropractic, but also the nutritional information and us changing then our way of life, our diet especially, and being informed of what you're eating and how it affects your body was just that was really another huge step in the right direction for us, for our bodies to heal themselves, and through the chiropractic and the diet, it's I wouldn't really call it a diet, but through the nutritional information, it's really been a big help for our family, a big eye opener too.
with Audrey, it definitely has been her sleep because she could never get to sleep at night.
It takes an hour to get to bed.
I would say she's our thinker, always
Yeah.
thinking and always asking questions and always very intense. And at night, it would be time to go to sleep and she would be up.
Yeah.
They always ask her, why do you go there? What does it do? And I would say like it helps my health and it helps like my back and everything. My neck feels better and I'm having like less headaches from stress.
On the monitors here, there's always a tutorial or something informational. Dr. Axe is actually my favorite. We actually visit his website too, and we've looked at his products even. But it's just such good information that we've never had before. So it's a new lifestyle almost, and change of lifestyle, but beneficial for them. Getting a better start with this type of nutritional information and how we eat now at home. I really like the fact that you do your exercises and loosened up, and then you go on the table and you get your adjustments and everything. But he spends time with you. Dr. Dan explains things to you. You can ask him questions, and there's never a time where it doesn't feel personal. It's always how are you doing, and then what's going on, and then sometimes he's like, oh, what about your neck this time again? You had this issue last week. How is it now? And
It's definitely corrected his spine, which has really.
Yeah, his balance is
I mean,
better.
like I said, he's had stitches, and when Ethan would fall, would forget to put his arms out. And his balance, his soccer skills.
And karate skills, and he's doing very
Absolutely.
well. My worry in the beginning too was the frequency of going, the cost. Of course, it's having a larger family. It's something to think about, and so and I was able to talk to Dr. Dan about that, and no worries. He helps you out, and he really does
And
a
you
good job.
pay for preventative care, or in the future you pay for hospital
Yeah.
bills.
We're taught the value of the nutrition and what we're putting in our bodies, and whole foods and things like that, but it really does boost up your immune system, and it really does help your body fight disease or whatever, viruses, and it's just amazing. And Our doctors probably wonder what happened to us.
And we definitely make chiropractic care and nutrition and one of the priorities of
absolutely.
our family.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, we definitely recommend young families to come get a good.
The earlier the
the
better.
earlier the better. From what we have witnessed in the changes with our children, it is such a positive change, and it's such an advantage for them at such a young age as they're growing. Between adolescence and everything, we've seen such fantastic improvements in their health.
Less trips to the doctor.
Less trips
for
to the doctor.
Sure.
You
I
know,
mean,
so
if
you're spending-
anything, that
You
would
spend
be-
a lot less money on medicine and doctor visits.
Who wants to be on medicine?
Right.